Tweet so I can eat Tosca exists by Matu. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go in second match. So let's into this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
I just want to say before I start, I do not mean any hate on anybody, any religion, anything. This is me just simply asking a question
Yeah.
that has no answer and just discussing it. This question, I don't even know, man. This just it goes so far back. It goes back to literally even my first video on YouTube.
Oh,
It goes
really?
back to my first time picking up a PlayStation, my first time I met my first friend. Just I have so many questions. So many whys, so many unanswered questions as to why things went a certain way.
Yeah.
Now, was that per se a god? Or was that the universe? Sometimes I'll refer to it as like the universe breaking the rules for me. Or sometimes just know this. Do not wait until you're hurting to pray to God. Okay? Because that is just not how it works. Alright, it's either you believe in God or you don't believe in God. Now if you're whatever, like I'm turning my back on God or whatever, and then all of a sudden like I'm in the hospital or like my family member is like hurting, and now I'm praying to a God that never that I didn't even believe existed, but now you're praying to a God that I didn't even believe in a little bit ago, but now I'm
Yeah.
praying to a thing. I'm praying to something. I'm hoping for something. Hope is a very human thing.
Yeah.
But to say that I have an exact reason as to why things turned out this way,
Yeah.
no, okay, I don't. Okay, things turned out this way because that's just how they turned out. There really is no reason as to why. But
Yeah.
the question of God. The question of there being an ultimate creator of the universe. Because sometimes I'll be like, who created God? But then who created him? And then who created him? Sometimes you have to stop asking the question. Sometimes it really doesn't matter if God is real or not. If believing in a God helps you cope with the fact that you are one day going to pass away or die or
Yeah.
go to heaven or hell, and you believe that you are going to live blissfully in heaven, I'm not here to take that away from you. I'm not here to take away that positivity, okay? But what I am going to do here is I'm going to ask you to ask yourself, what exactly do you believe in the first place? What exactly happened to you in your life that made you believe in this ultimate creator God, or that the universe was doing something for you in a certain way? It started for me when I met this girl. Okay, no. It really started when I lost my father.
Yeah.
Okay, when I lost a parent. Okay, but it only got worse. It only got worse after that because I didn't even really grow up with like a mom. Alright, I kind of just live with my grandparents, and that's really it. But there's a reason why my life turned out this way. At least that's my positive thinking talking,
Yeah.
telling me that there's a reason as to why all these horrible things happened to me, as to why I had to spend so much time in the dark to eventually end up in the light. Because a lot of things in life are opposite. Because sometimes so much love can actually turn into
Yeah.
hate. Because every time I tried to show it, it broke me, and it forced me to only want to hate. But there is no hate. Okay, hate doesn't exist. All right, I don't know if love exists either, but it does. Both things actually do exist. All right, let me actually just stop. Love does exist. All right, the people who say love doesn't exist are just the lonely people. The people who don't want to believe that oh, my soulmate, they're not out there. They're dead or something. They just don't want to believe it. So you continue to throw yourself down this denial. But then sometimes I feel like something is out there looking out for me, whether it's like my family members who've passed away looking after me, smiling down at me, because sometimes I am hopeful for that there's something else, because I am
Yeah.
hopeful that with the gift of death, I find some kind of peace with that.
Yeah.
Or the fact when I don't want to have to put all my faith into something. Because I know some people say, "Oh, put everything into God." God is going to completely put full trust into your life. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know if it isn't because I haven't put my full trust and just go with the complete flow and just trust God in my life. But I'm going to be honest. Things are not looking too good. Okay? And I'm not even here to express the horrible things that are going on inside my life. I'm not here to do that. But I'm just saying things are not looking so well. Okay? And I've also heard the thing like, oh, my life is falling into together. For everything to be one great, amazing picture. Or a certain thing, I believe a certain thing has to happen for
Yeah.
something else to happen, to unlock a door. I don't know. It's weird. You know?
Really?
But all I'm asking you to do is ponder. Because why not? It's fun. Or
Yeah, why not?
maybe
Yeah.
it isn't. I don't know. There's a reason why you believe the thing you do. So, you have to kind of think about why. Because I could sit here all day. There's so many things had to have happened for me to get born. Now
Yeah.
now I'm here on this rock, floating around the universe. Uh,
Yeah.
Aliens? Okay, are aliens real? I recently
Aliens.
posted that in some sections. Are aliens real? That I think aliens are real. Okay, because I feel like the universe is way, 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 way too big to not have at least one other kind of life form out there other than us human beings. Or sometimes, oh god, I really hate this theory, but sometimes I believe the mistake theory. That I guess yeah, I guess something was made from nothing. Because I'm here,
Yeah.
experiencing life. Obviously, something had to have been created for me to get here. Unless this whole world is fake.
Yeah.
Not assuming that. The world was kind of an accident. When just
Oh, really?
everything kind of lined up perfectly to create this one world. In a way, it's a miracle. It's a way. It's so amazing that we are even here.
Yeah.
That it is It's just unbelievable that we're even here. That we're even experiencing this life. That we're even able to do the things we do, say the things we say. You have won the lottery just by even being able to live. Because there's so many things that could have went wrong. Gravity could have been one number point. I don't even know all the science that goes into us being here. Okay, and I don't even want to try to pretend I understand. Okay, because I don't. But I do know one thing. I'm here. I'm experiencing. My mind is creating reasons and whys and all these. Sometimes it can go to dark places, but maybe all you need to do is just put your full trust into God. And then He'll take care of the rest. But then sometimes you feel like, what do you do after that? Because you don't want to have to sit there like a sitting duck. Because in life, sometimes you feel like you're being like used. Like kind of like something is like possessing you to like send a message. Like, and then like basically I'm saying that the universe will have you in the correct spot at the correct time, and everything will work out for you exactly the way that it needs to work out. Okay? And that's just the way it's gonna go, how it's always gonna go. But only so long can you sit there and pretend, because sometimes I feel like this God that I should believe in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just meant to believe in him, to pray to him, to hope that things will get better, just for things not to get better, right? But sometimes I feel like someone else in greater power just created him a long time ago, and then all of us less fortunate people just hope, and just pray that things will change, But in reality, if things do change, we just did it ourselves. We finally had enough. Or did something greater? Was there another purpose? Did things work out exactly this way for that exact reason? These are just questions you'll never know. Is God real? Yes. Is God real? No. And the question is, it doesn't really matter. The truth is, it doesn't matter if you believe in a God. It doesn't matter if you believe in a pig. It doesn't matter if you believe in anything. It shouldn't separate us from coming together and being kind and loving each other. Because these type of questions, these type of things are what separate people. Separate the world. Okay? And just because I believe one thing just because I'm oneist does not mean that that person should not mess with me because I believe a certain thing. What if I actually am really connectful with this person or something? Like, not even like these things even matter in the first place, but when they do, they do. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Think about it. Why should I tell my sins to another sinner just because he has a robe on and he went to some kind of college and he got a degree? I mean, really think about it. He is no different than me or you. And sometimes you see them do unspeakable things. And I'm not saying that this is anything to do with the question at hand. I'm just saying there's a lot of messed up things that happen in the world, and this creator, either this creator knows what is happening and doesn't care. It's either our creator isn't all good or he isn't all powerful. There is no in between. Or maybe it's just us suffering our own consequences. Maybe he left us a long time ago and let us to deal with it ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe he is afraid of what he created, or she, or God created. Sometimes you just have to sit back and ask yourself, why? And you'll sit there for a while, but after a while you have to get up. Because you could stop, but doesn't mean the world will. The sun is still going to come up the next day.
Yeah.
You're still going to have to ask yourself, why? You're still going to have to ask yourself all these questions. You're just have yourself to decide what you're going to eat, what you're going to do, who you're going to see, what you're going to say. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know what I have convinced you. I don't know if I changed any of your beliefs or thoughts or anything. These are just personally my thoughts. And if anything, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the word is for I don't know. To the answer, like, is God real? Like, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not really sure. But if I had to put a 100... Alright, like, if someone were to really say to me... This is just for fun, by the way. If someone were to really ask me, is God real? And I only have to respond yes or no. I don't have to give some crazy explanation. But what I'm going to go for here is God real? Like, I'm going to say, is there some kind of higher power influencing my life? My personal life? I'm going to go with yes. And that is truly what I believe in my heart. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are going to go out there. I hope you guys are going to go out there and enjoy your day. And comment your opinions on what you think is exactly going on in this world. Are we left to fend for ourselves? Do we have a God? But don't argue. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. Let people have their own opinions. Let people say whatever, do whatever, and be kind.
Yeah.
And
Be kind,
if you're
yeah.
watching my channel in the first place, you should know something. There's one last thing I need you to do for me. Stay positive.
Yeah, it's positive. Yeah.
Life can be hard.
Yeah.
Get out there and enjoy your day.
That was Tosca exists by Matu. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you want to. And click the bell so you can be notified below. But wow.